I thought Marilyn Manson was finished, but 8,000 people just proved me wrong. I was sure that this guy was done, buried by that Me Too scandal, that he would never come back from this. But at a sold-out arena of 8,000 screaming cultists, this 56-year-old Antichrist just came back. But was it a legit resurrection or just a desperate cash grab? Let's find out. So when the Me Too storm hit back in 2021, I figured that's it for Marilyn Manson. His ex and multiple other women came forward with some serious accusations towards him, and his agent dropped him, his label, his management, and his tours got cancelled. I do not know what is true and what is false in those accusations, and I'm not here to make a claim on whether what he did was right or not. That's actually up to the system, the lawyers and the courts to decide. But I had never regarded Marilyn Manson as a saint anyway, and actually what hooked me back in the 90s was his Antichrist edge. He was the devil that crashed the party. I mean, obviously there were bands like metal bands doing some pretty dark stuff, but Marilyn Manson actually brought that darkness into the mainstream. So when tickets dropped for this 2025 tour, I had very low expectations. I honestly thought that this guy would never play live again. I mean, why risk it? What if we don't want him back after everything that happened? I thought, is the guy broke? Does he need money to pay lawyers and PR agencies? Is he just gonna be there going through the motions to take cash from people like you and me? Or would there still be some fire left in that old demonic preacher? The arena holds 8,000 people and it was totally sold out. So I thought to myself, well, at least he can pay the lawyers now. But after waiting for about 30 minutes for Manson to come on stage, boom, the devil is out of the bottle. And it was clear from the first moment, this guy was not here on a weekend getaway. He came here to preach to his cult. Manson was screaming his lungs out. It did not sound like the albums or when I saw him 12 or 15 years ago. It wasn't clean, it wasn't pretty, it was raw and alive, with passion, fire and fury in every word that he spat out. And not just the singing was raw, because in between songs he got very personal. He thanked us and he said that without us he wouldn't have survived, hinting at these problems that he has had in the recent years. And before the song The Dope Show, he explained to us how he kicked drugs and became sober, and the crowd loved it. It felt real and not scripted. The setlist was 15 songs out of 6 albums, I think, and 4 of the latest album, which is actually pretty good by the way, and all the hits were there. And he closed off the show with Coma White with Fake Snow falling like a gothic blizzard. The band was absolutely great, and that drummer, Gilles Sharon, he is brilliant. The lights and the show were really cool, and it fit the whole thing somehow without taking over any of the music. And that smoke thing, that was really special. It kind of hazed the whole floor like a morning mist in a dark valley, and I have never seen anything like this. And the crowd was on fire. This was not an influencer gig where people go to get that photo for Instagram. The crowd was there to worship the dark side. But talking social proof, I'm one of those who absolutely loves it, so I'll be very happy if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel so that I look better to others. So is this a legit comeback or just a cash grab? The short answer is no. This was not a guy just fishing for cash. This was a 56-year-old guy who was grateful to be there and giving his absolute best to us for showing up. And look, I'm no superfan. Half of his catalog gathers dust on my playlists. But at this show, I somehow just felt it. This was a man grateful to be there and still spitting that demonic fire. It wasn't perfect, wasn't polished, it was just real. So Marilyn Manson is definitely back, but not as the 90s version of himself. This version I think is more dangerous. He is sober, he is on a mission. The Antichrist is reborn. But have you seen Marilyn Manson live? Please drop me a comment below and tell me how it was. And up here is a video from when I saw Wasp live that was very polished, and I found out they were actually using backing tracks.